Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the second episode of Always Hold On to Gotham. Today, I'm joined by a new guest, Connor Griffiths.
Hi guys, it's me, Connor Griffiths.
You're the brother of our last guest, aren't you, Stephen Harris?
No,
No. Okay,
indefinitely not.
definitely not. That's not true. That was just a rumor.
We're opposing people.
But aren't you opposing because you've got like a sibling rivalry?
No,
No,
not at all.
no.
We're completely opposing. I would even go as far to say we're like two sides off a coin, but his coin is from a different country. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Two sides of the same coin is what you're saying.
No,
No.
the same coin.
So you're like a pound sterling.
And he's like, he's like a ruble or something.
Is that India?
I think so. I didn't want to say Indian ruble just in case it wasn't India, but I just know rubles are a currency.
I see. So you were saying to me earlier that for the episode you've got all nice and dressed up.
Yeah, because obviously I knew we were doing Gotham today. I've watched Gotham before. I did rewatch the episode, so I kind of know the whole kind of vibe and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I put on a nice shirt. I put on some, trousers. I always wear the trousers, but I put on a nice shirt, and I went with a coloured theme. I went like proper dark blue. I don't know. It just kind of felt like something someone would wear in the show because it does have a very dark aesthetic. And then I realised we wasn't using any cameras.
But it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts. I came prepared for this in every facet, so
Okay, that's good.
I hope this shows my dedication to the show. I'm probably going to be in like twice.
I wonder if like by the end of it, like I'll have done 100 episodes of Gotham and I'll be like, should I do Pennyworth now? Do you know Pennyworth?
No,
Time people to make Gotham, they made a prequel
really?
called Pennyworth,
I had no idea.
and it's about Alfred when he's younger in the 60s, which sounds stupid.
That sounds a
then-
terrible idea.
It got really good reviews.
Really?
The first season, everyone's like, it's really good. And then the second season's like, it's really good. And then the third season, I guess the views weren't too good. It got renamed to Pennyworth, the origin of Batman's butler. And then they didn't make a fourth season, so make it that way you will.
What?
I argued that naming it that would actually hurt its ratings.
That's insane. So what, did they rename it just so they could have Batman in the title?
I guess so.
Just because the views were bad?
I guess so, yeah.
That is so strange. It's such a strange idea and such a uninteresting idea to me, Asphalt, that I'm so surprised it got good. I mean, it must have been good
Yeah.
to an extent,
But
Wow, that's very surprising.
People liked it,
idea.
apparently. I heard people who did watch it, they said it was good. It's just like a spy show in the 60s.
Damn. But the guy's name's
Alfred
Alfred,
Pennyworth.
basically.
All
Yeah.
I saw was the trailer for the first season where his dad's like, you're going to be a butler when you grow up. And he's like, no, I don't want to be a butler, Dad. I'm like, fuck off.
What, so this is like... What, is this like a Grindhouse trailer? Like,
I don't.
Horde's gonna start
Feel-
playing? Yeah.
It feels like it.
That is so... That's so bad, but... I don't know how to insult something that did actually good,
And on the Wikipedia it says, during the third season, they plan to have it also serve as a prequel to V for Vendetta.
What?
Yes.
No, bro. What are we doing?
What? How?
What are we doing, and why is it working?
I like to think this is in the same universe, because I would have loved the idea that, like, before Gotham, Alfred had to, like team up with V and, like, defend
Yeah.
Britain or something. And that
What
all
is
happened
happening?
pre-Gotham. That's ridiculous,
This
by the
is
way.
Such a stupid thing. I had no idea this existed.
Yeah.
That's insane.
We got some weird other Batman shows.
We need to watch Pennyworth.
Maybe that'll be Always Holding to Pennyworth, maybe
Always
afterwards.
Yeah, that is. I don't even know how to respond to that. It's just otherworldly.
Do you know Gotham Knights?
I've heard of Gotham Knights. I have heard of Gotham Knights.
There's a lot of Batman. They'll do anything but make a Batman show.
Yeah,
Gotham
I
Knights
know,
is Bruce Wayne's son, who's not one of the Robins.
Yeah.
I forget what his name is. But I was like, when they were like when they were like Batman Son, I was like, oh, so it's Nightwing. This is a Nightwing show. I was like, okay, because the
Cool.
game came out at the same time,
Right. Yeah.
completely unrelated.
No.
And then it's like some guy, and I was like, who is this? I've never heard of this character. And I looked it up, and I shit you not, what came up was a lynching victim. When I typed the guy's name in,
Hell yeah.
like a real guy.
What, like just straight live leak video?
No, not like a lively, but like a guy who actually got lynched.
That's all. Okay, so they made it up.
They made up a character, and they didn't Google the name.
Clearly not.
Yeah. So that went one season. That was quite bad, apparently.
Not as good as Pennyworth then.
No, evidently not. No.
Pennyworth was a great idea.
Apparently.
It must have been. I can't believe that.
I don't know. And then, do you know you don't know Birds of Prey? The show Birds of Prey.
I know it.
You know the show Birds of Prey?
I've heard of that show.
It's
Definitely.
because Smallville was so popular, they wanted to do a Batman equivalent. Even though originally the people who made Smallville wanted to make a Batman prequel, but they wouldn't let them.
Right.
But the studio were like to someone else, make a Batman show, but without Batman, because they always do that. So it's Batman and Catwoman's daughter, the Huntress, and she has to fight crime just to defend the city. Now Batman's gone, and there's also Oracle, who's like the original Batgirl, but she's like paralyzed by the Joker. And they were like, oh yeah, and there's Black Canary, but she's got psychic powers instead. And everyone complained, so they went, actually, she's Black Canary's daughter. Nice save, to be fair. I watched it.
Damn.
One season, 13 episodes. It was okay. The main villain was Harley Quinn, so that's the first time Harley Quinn was in live action.
Really? Was it?
It was alright.
Damn. I didn't. Yeah, I mean,
There's some really
niche stuff
niche
right there.
shit.
Like, I've heard of the word, but
They had a movie, didn't they?
Is that what I'm thinking of? You
The
reckon?
Birds of Prey and the
Yeah.
Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Horrendous.
Shit movie. They'll do anything but make a Batman show.
Why?
I don't
When
know.
are we getting a animated Batman show?
Well, there's one on right now. There's Cape Crusader on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
When are we getting like?
Have you seen that?
I haven't, but I do know about Cape Crusader though.
It's alright.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What are we doing? What's Batman doing right now? What are we doing?
They even let him make Superman shows now. We had Superman and Lois a couple of years ago. That was supposed to be amazing. I did watch
Yeah.
the first season. It was really good. I should watch the rest of it.
I'm scared for the new Batman show.
Which one?
The actual new film.
They're making two.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Pattinson
yeah,
or the other one.
Pattinson. I don't know anything about the other one.
If it's Hush, if Hush is the villain, I'm gonna be so pissed.
yeah,
Because we just did that
we
pretty
just
much.
did that.
I can't
They
be
had
bothered.
Hush on the wall. I had my. This was in sixth form when this came out. I had my teacher going crazy at me. He was like, "That's Hush right there. They just stole his mask. That's Hush. They had Hush on the thing. It's Hush. It's not even. Yeah. It's not even Paul Dano. It's Hush."
If it's Professor Pig, it's like that's a Nightwing villain. So he's not. He's a Dick Grayson villain, Professor Pig. I know he's just got absorbed into the Bruce Wayne Rogues Gallery.
Yeah.
So it's not my first choice. And
Yeah.
then like, can he fight a crocodile, man?
Yeah, because the city's flooded. This is what I said. I said this, and a couple of people were like, "No, it's a stupid idea." It's not a stupid idea. The city's flooded.
Giant crocodile.
Giant crocodile. What is this? That's a great idea.
So Dylan would tell me to cut this, but I think this is a relevant conversation about
Well,
Batman.
it's about Batman, isn't it? So,
So
I don't know. Yeah.
I probably will trim it down a bit.
Yeah, true.
But it's just, we're getting. I'm just getting your vibe for kind of your love of the Batman franchise. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we're
Like,
getting in the feel, bro. I love Batman. Batman's great.
he's a good egg, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not. Well, he's a cool dude, I guess.
Who's your favourite Batman?
He's my favorite Batman. Damn.
I'm a Kevin Conroy guy myself.
Really?
I think he's kind of the definitive one for me.
Honestly, I think it's kind of basic, but like I did kind of grow up on Christian Bale, and I do think The Dark Knight Rises is probably one of my favorite Batman.
Do you mean The Dark Knight?
No,
The Dark Knight Rises?
no, wait, no, not The Dark Knight. Is Dark Knight Rises the third?
Yeah.
Yeah, not that one.
Not that one. I was gonna say
Batman
that was
Begins.
Batman Begins.
Yeah,
We're going with Batman Begins.
Batman
Okay.
Begins.
The Dark Knight Rises is shit.
Yeah, I got
to be honest.
confused. I got confused with the names. Batman Begins is probably one of my favorite Batmans.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's underrated as well because everyone talks about The Dark Knight. I got confused. I got confused with the names because I've actually been talking about that trilogy with someone else recently, and they're going on to watch. They've watched the first two, and
I'm gonna put my phone on silent.
Yeah.
They're emailing me.
People are
Sorry,
emailing.
continue.
And I was just talking about the Dark Knight Rises with him, but no, yeah, Dark Knight Rises isn't very good, but I don't know, 2 out of 3, pretty good films, and the first one's probably one of my favorite Batmans. I do think it kind of, the success of that trilogy though has forced Batman into this gritty Batman, realistic Batman,
Oh, I hate it.
which is a bit annoying, but you know, what can I say? If it's good, it's good.
This show's kind of starts off that way.
Yes.
It does not end that way.
No. There are two extremes with this show. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, for now though, this is a very normal.
This is a very normal episode.
This is a normal cop show.
Yeah.
So this episode's called Selina Kyle, named after the character Selina Kyle. Came out in September 29th, 2014. So 2014, I would have been 11.
Would have been 9.
Fair enough. I don't think I watched this when it came. I don't know. I'm gonna start watching around season 3. I think.
Damn.
I don't mean I started with season 3. I mean it was coming out. Like,
I don't know when I watched it, like in reference to when it was coming out.
So this episode is directed by Danny Cannon and written by Bruno Heller, who are very involved in this series.
Yeah.
And in terms of reviews, because I've got this up now, on Rotten Tomatoes they gave it a 73%, which is good. It's a fresh.
Yeah.
And then on IMDb it got. Oh, okay, sorry. On IMDb it got 7.8.
It was a pretty solid episode, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all right. So, where are we starting off here? Okay. So the cold open is actually Bruce is burning himself at the start of the episode.
Yeah.
Because in the previous episode he was like standing off on top of a building.
Yeah.
Did you rewatch the first one for this or just the second one?
So I was gonna rewatch the first one, and then I didn't. So I watched a recap on the first one, and then I just fully rewatched the second episode.
Well, you have already seen it.
Yeah,
so.
I have already seen the
like,
show.
I think this necessitates a rewatch of the episode itself, but like.
Yeah. No, I will definitely. Any episode I'm doing, I'm rewatching that episode at least. And to be honest, further down the series line, I probably might start just rewatching the show just for the, Because
you didn't watch the last season, did you?
I didn't watch the very last season, no.
So I suppose when you get there, you'll be able to just.
Yeah.
That's valid. But that's probably quite a while away.
Yeah.
But yeah. So did you have a favourite season?
I don't know.
I was quite fond of season 4 myself.
Really? I liked season 4. I don't know if it was my favourite though.
I don't think there's a bad one. I thought the third season was a bit weak in the second half, but
I liked the second season quite a lot.
yeah,
I think
that's good.
I'd probably say the second season, but who knows? Maybe when I rewatch it, I'll have a change of opinion.
Also, yeah.
I'll go with second though.
All right, so yeah, he's burning himself. He's not being a good kid. He's trying to go do a bit of training.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make himself like better. I wouldn't be burning myself though.
Durable? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, he's an idiot.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
No.
Idiot.
I think he's probably more testing his fear than
his fear.
Being able to withstand fire.
Well, I don't see how that works either, to be honest.
I think you should be afraid of fire.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of fire.
That shit hurts.
I'm not inherently afraid of fire. Like I'm not afraid of lamps.
It's not like a fear you have. It's not a rational fear.
It's a rational one.
No, it is irrational. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, fire is a rational fear.
It's not an out of place fear. It's not like, I don't know, some people are scared of spiders, some people aren't. It's like you should be scared of the thing that's going to hurt you.
It's like saying I'm scared of bears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a bear will eat me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when someone asks me what you're scared of, I don't go fire. I'll go heights. I don't like heights.
Yeah. If you have like a specialist, if it's like you see fire from like a lamp or anything, like, someone pulls out a lighter, you've got a fear of fire. That's like an inherent thing you have special.
I don't stand near it. I think my blood's off put me a bit when I see a bit something in a lighter out.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't think we should be trusting people with
Like,
Look, they're stupid enough to be smoking. I can't trust them with a bit of fire.
yeah, maybe.
It's not right.
Just stop smoking.
Jim Gordon didn't really smoke in this. But in like comics and shit, he's like a
Yeah.
chain smoker with his cigarettes, his
Yeah,
cigars or
I mean,
whatever.
do you reckon it's stress over time?
Maybe.
Do you reckon by the end of this season, by the end of the events of Gotham, got bags under his eyes, he's starting to get a bit old, and he's like, fuck this.
Gonna start smoking. We'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
But so Alfred comes in. He's like, "What the bloody hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
I like Alfred.
Alfred's cool.
You know, I like when he saved Britain from the government of V for Vendetta. That was good.
Yeah, I remember when he did that.
I don't think they got to that bit.
No.
I swear, like London explodes or something, and then the show ends.
Of course.
Don't know.
End of the show, London's gone. There's a crater where London used to be.
That's why he's got to join. That's why he's got to come to America.
That's why he's got. London's gone. How am I supposed to? He failed at protecting London. He failed at protecting. Britain has sank into the ocean because someone blew a hole in it, and he's came to America and he's pretending as if he's this cool dude.
Yeah, I would have sorted it out. I would. Yeah, I mean,
what trauma do you have, Alfred? Well, there was once this homeland that I came from.
Sounded like you're going for like a South African or something.
Good at South African. What can I say?
I see.
I
see. Okay.
It's muscle memory with South African.
Me and Griffiths run a short film. I made a short film, and did we both make that, or did I make it?
I actually don't even know.
I think I definitely write it, but I write everything.
Yeah.
So, and did you edit it?
I edited it.
It's group effort.
It took me goddamn ages.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Group effort, yeah. Yes, we were in a short film together, and Griffiths was to do a South African accent.
Yeah, I was South African.
It was good.
Our environment.
So, there are all these homeless people. They're hanging out, all these kids, and there's the bin man, the guy with the bin on his head.
Yeah.
As you do. And Patty and Doug turn up, and they're like, "We got you some. You want some food?"
Yeah, we work with the city.
Yeah.
We're helping the homeless.
And she just starts fucking pricking some kid in the back of the neck.
Oh,
I don't actually expect you to get all of them, but they do pretty much, though.
It's fairly effective.
You think they'd need more men?
Cheeky bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very they come across very like sort of like Bible thumpers, kind of like very nicely dressed. They don't swear.
Yeah.
But they're complete lunatics. I know they're not religious or anything. I'm just saying that's kind of vibe that I get off both of them.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just weird, aren't they? I know what kind of idea you're thinking of, but like, they're like that to like almost the extreme. They're uncanny is the word I'm looking for. They're almost like uncanny, kind of straight walking.
Not to be trusted.
Yeah. He says when the one homeless guy runs away, I swear he says something. He says something when he catches him. He says something like in like a really polite tone, just like "Where you going, Bucko?" It might not have been that exactly, but it was like that kind of phrase.
The guy with the bin on his head, the old guy. It's all like teenagers generally.
Yeah.
But the old guy, he gets up, he tries to save him.
Yeah, he's like, "Whoa, those are my homeless kids."
Those are my homeless kids.
Yeah.
His name's Soldier. Apparently, that's what they all. Well, his name's not Soldier, but they'll call him Soldier.
Yeah.
Because he's a war vet.
Yeah.
So he gets shot though. We lost
Damn.
Soldier. Heaven just got himself another angel.
Wasn't a good soldier.
Dropped him on the street, man. So the next day, Jim and Harvey are at the crime scene. And Harvey's like, "I got you a coffee, but I dropped it."
Yeah.
It's a lying bastard.
I know, right? What a prick.
And that man was that man, and he's like, this guy was a war veteran, and Harvey's like, "Yeah, I appreciate his service, but he's a dead bum now." So
Kind of true.
and the guy who was supposed to be watching the body, like, he's not there because he was at a restaurant
Yeah.
looking at him because the one kid who got away, he like went through a window,
Yeah, yeah.
and his name is Mackie.
I remember when I saw that scene, and I was like, okay, so it's going to be like one of these funny scenes, because they do an angle from inside the thing, where, like, they're, like, fighting, and he catches the kid, and, like, they could have, all they had to do was, like, look through the window, that's all they had to do, and he gets away. I thought that's what that was going to be, not that he picks the kid up and throws him through a window. Like, I thought he wanted the kid. I thought the whole point we were trying to catch the kids.
He doesn't get the kid.
No, we don't get the kid, okay.
Yeah, so they go to the GCPD and they talk to the kid, and they're like, what's happening? And Harvey's like, Did you kill that old man? That man was a war veteran.
Yeah.
Giving it like fucking. He's a bit of a prick, Harvey.
Yeah, he is.
He's not a nice guy, to be honest.
No, he's kind of a wanker. It kind of reminds me of oh my god. You know that one thing. You know, on the show where he goes back in time.
Life on Mars.
Life on Mars. He reminds me of what's his name from Life on Mars.
Gene Hunt.
Yeah, he reminds me of Gene Hunt.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can dig it. I didn't know what you'd going on about. I thought you were trying to fuck with me or something. I don't know what's happening.
No. You know what the worst part is? For whatever reason, I can never remember the name Life on Mars, but I always remember the name Ashes to Ashes. I've not watched Ashes to Ashes. I've half watched Life on Mars though.
My whole the YouTube channel we put all of our film of M's on. It's called Life on Mars Productions after it.
Yeah, I know, but whenever I think of it, I'm like, Ashes to Ashes? No, that's
No.
not right. That's not right. It's really disappointing. But no, it reminds me of Gene Hunt quite a bit.
They do have the sort of the straight man, well, the honest cop and the kind of dodgy one kind of
Yeah.
thing going on.
Asshole kind of vibe.
Yeah, a bit of a dick. But Jim allegedly doesn't have any legs to stand on here because he put a guy in the water last time.
Yeah.
He killed the penguin. Well, he didn't, but everyone
No.
thinks he did. Everyone's like, "All right, Jim, you're all right now."
He killed Cobbleput.
Cobbleput.
Yeah.
Cobbleput.
That's how you say it.
That's his name.
Yeah, it's his name.
Cobbleput.
Cobbleput.
So, speaking of penguin, penguin's walking down the street.
Yeah.
He looks awful,
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
and these two guys, they're gonna pick him up,
Yeah.
and they just keep fucking with him. Every time he tries to get in the car, they just drive a bit forward,
Yeah.
and eventually they do let him in.
Yeah.
And they're having a beer together.
They're kind of assholes at the first, and then when they start talking to him, they're like kind of cunts, and then they give him a beer, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah. Can't
They're
help
just
it.
ribbing him.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're being dickheads, so they are quite annoying.
Yeah.
They're
are
kind of
kinda annoying.
cunts. But after they'd let me in and give me a beer,
Yeah.
I'd be all right. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to be friends with them, but I'd enjoy the conversation.
Yeah, I'd be nice and I'd be like, okay, well, you give me a beer, haven't you? And you are still taking me.
That kind of balances out,
Yeah,
I feel.
that's what I was thinking. Like, I couldn't help but sit there and think, as much as they are cunts, they are still doing the right thing, other than the fact that they are drinking and driving.
Is the driver drinking and driving?
I'm pretty sure he is.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't put it past me because these guys kind of suck.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have murdered them.
No.
But I'm not. Penguin did kill someone for a sandwich in the last episode.
I think he's got a low temper, to be honest. I think he needs to get it checked out. Maybe go to
Yeah, he's a bit of a lunatic. He's not a good egg.
No.
And he's like, and he taught. I always wondered when this show was set because Jim Gordon's a war veteran.
Yeah.
And the cars are all very old, and they all dress very. They don't dress modern,
No.
or even particularly speak modern. I was thinking about it when Penguin was like in the cars. Like he is not a modern man. Just the way he speaks.
Yeah, I think the war they're talking about, it's got to be like Vietnam.
Do you think?
Because when I look at the setting, I think the exact setting I think of is 7.
Okay.
And it gives me that like 90s,
You think it's the 90s?
maybe like between the 90s and 80s kind of.
Well,
Like
I think they
late-
said
late-
intentionally it doesn't have an explicit
Yeah.
date.
But I don't know, it just looks between the 90s, I think.
I always thought a bit earlier, like the 50s or something. I don't know.
Really? You really think that much?
Maybe the cars are too. No, I don't know.
can't remember the cars inherently, to be
I think
honest.
they probably look like from like the 70s. But you
So-
wouldn't. There's nothing you get now.
Not 90s, I mean like maybe like late 80s
Maybe.
is what I'm thinking.
But Vietnam does make sense. I
Yeah.
thought it had to be at least after World War Two. There was no way he's a World War One vet.
Because I just don't know what are the two wars? It's the Korean War and the
Vietnam.
That's it, isn't it?
You know, I think it could be World War Two.
Yeah, it could be, I suppose. I don't know. It just doesn't. It just when I look at it, I just don't think. For some reason, I just think it doesn't inherently look modern, but it looks more modern than the 50s or 60s would in my brain.
Mm-hmm. I do really like the aesthetic.
It's cool.
I think it's a very nice. I think the
really
sets
like it.
are very nice.
They
The
are.
GCPD is
Yeah,
a glorious set.
it looks mint, don't it?
It's good. They clearly spent a lot of money on it because we're going to be there a lot.
Yeah. Well, if we're gonna keep reusing certain sets, we might as well make them look good.
Yes.
'Cause,
Like Bruce, the Wayne Manor as well.
yeah. So
Barbara's apartment, I guess,
Mm,
which is a very nice looking apartment, to be fair.
It is.
So, all right, let me see what I've got for you next. So, yeah, Matt, they're talking to them. Yeah, so then the people are talking to him. The penguin's talking to these two, and he's, they've been a bit of a dick, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care much. And then one of them says to him that when he walks, he kind of looks like a penguin.
Yeah.
And then he kills him.
Yeah, and he's like, no.
And he only kills one of them.
No.
The other one survives later on.
Yeah.
Unvalid crash out, I feel.
No, yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
Nah.
I mean, I don't walk like a penguin, so maybe I'd be more annoyed.
You've got
about
really
it.
bad skin, though. What would you do in that situation? If, like, your skin looks like shit.
Is that it? Just like your skin looks like shit? I'd be like, yeah, it probably does. to be
Your
honest.
skin makes you look like a killer croc. And you're Killer Croc.
And I am Killer Croc.
And you're Killer Croc. You're Waylon Jones.
I'd be like, well, that is me, actually.
Actually, yeah, I am. I'm kind of a Killer Croc.
It's kind of weird you mention it. That's exactly what I am. So I don't know. That's not because like penguin, Cobblepot isn't a penguin.
No.
He just walks like a penguin. So if you were like, if I am Killer Croc and you're like, you kind of look like Killer Croc, I'd be like, huh.
What if you don't want to be a Killer Croc? What if you're in the penguin stage where you don't want to be Killer Croc?
Well, maybe I'd be like, no, I don't. Yeah, I'd be
No,
like,
I don't.
I'd be like,
You wouldn't slash his neck.
I mean, maybe I'd want to, but
Maybe you'd bite his neck because you're a Killer Croc.
intrusive thought is it all it would be.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So, I wouldn't have done it.
Nah.
So, they're looking around with the homeless kid situation. He's like, they drugged me, man, or whatever. They drugged us, and Bullock didn't believe it. Harvey thinks this is just like a shit show, or even if he does believe it, he doesn't fucking care. He's lazy,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Bad cop.
And they're discussing it in the captain's office. Sarah Essen, the captain. She's like, I thought you were with the program, so she's also bent. She's a bent cop, and then Jim wants to investigate it, and Harvey's like, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
You know? But Edward Nigma comes in,
Yep.
the forensics guy,
Enigma.
and he's like, yeah, the homeless kid was drugged because the drug he had in his system has no recreational use,
Yep.
and they used to use it up at the old Arkham Asylum,
Yeah.
which is closed and will never get reopened because that just wouldn't happen.
Because it was supposed to get reopened, and then the Waynes got killed.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah,
So
we'll have to see.
it's kind of up in the air, actually. So
Ooh.
you never know.
Maybe, who knows? What do you think of Ed Nigma in this?
I think he's what, like in this episode specifically.
Just in general. Because remember, because I was watching, because Dylan last episode, he said he didn't like him. To be fair, it was literally one scene, but
Right. Has Dylan watched the whole show?
no, he hasn't.
Oh, okay, right. I don't mind him actually. I think he gets. I don't know. I think I've got mixed opinions about him. I don't dislike him, but like I think it gets a bit weird down the line where I'm like, I don't know.
We'll see how we get along.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I like him. He's not my favourite villain. I'm quite fond of the Penguin, if I'm honest.
The Penguin's probably the best villain in the show to be.
I think so. Yeah.
There might be some individual ones which I'm forgetting that might have like specifically good episodes, but for like all the ones that have, all the long-lasting villains.
Like all the main cast members.
Yeah. Penguin's definitely the best.
That's valid. And then, what was I thinking? Yeah, so the kid was totally drugged, so we got to go and actually investigate this now, which is I'm sure Harvey's loving. So we got another character in this is Fish Mooney.
Yep.
Now she is an original character
Mhm.
for this series. She's not going to become the fish or anything
No,
later on. What do you think of Fish Mooney?
I think for an original character, she's pretty good.
I can't really see an issue in having a character this early on in the life cycle that isn't a Batman villain.
No.
But
Yeah.
I suppose when she says she's going to take out the Dawn, you don't have much faith in a sense. Well, I suppose she could last the rest of the show, but not to the point of actual Batman. I think she's fine. She's Jada Pinkett Smith,
Yeah.
the woman who she had to cheat. She had to cheat on Will.
It was kind of part of the script. that she had to follow. So, yeah.
I felt like I had to cheat on Will.
Yeah.
She loves Tupac. That's right. I like Tupac too, but not like that.
Yeah, no.
Just she's in a little club where Penguin used to work, and the Don turns up. Don Falcone.
Mm.
I think Don Falcone is like perfectly cast in this.
Yeah, he's really good.
They're just
He just when you look at him, you're like,
that's the Don.
That's the Don.
Because he's not a character that because Don Falcone exists mostly to be like an early Batman villain.
Yeah.
So he's kind of already him.
Yeah, basically.
We're not watching him transform into anything. He's the Don.
Yeah, he's just Don Falcone.
He's the head of.
He's just a presence that's always there.
Yeah, he's the king of. He's the king of Gotham, really.
Yeah, near enough. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's talking to Fish about Don not Don Maroney. I don't know if he's is Don only the guy in charge, or does he have to be big up? I don't know if Maroney would be a Don or not. I don't know.
He might be a Don, but I don't think he's like in the mafia. You know, you like watch The Sopranos. They got like different families that control different areas, but like there's always like the head of the whole thing.
Alright.
They all look up to like the one guy. Yeah, they're kind of separate. They're doing their own thing, but there's always the one guy above them. That's what I think.
So Maroney is the second most powerful man in Gotham after Falcone, and he might want to make a move against Falcone because Fish apparently said to Penguin before he died that Falcone's gotten weak and old and soft and shit. And she's like, I would never do that. You're like a father to me. And he's like, all right, don't worry about we're cool.
That's fine.
We're cool. And then he's like, so which one of these people you banging? Who's your lover? And she's like, I've not got a lover. But if you mean the boy I'd keep around for exercise, he's over there. It's a guy called Laszlo. It's a young bloke.
Unlucky man.
And then he's like, the Don's like, Laszlo, treat her well. And then he beats the shit out of Laszlo.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. He gets his people to do it.
Yeah, his goons.
And he's like, seeing a bit of Fish. And he leaves. And then Fish is like, everybody out! She's like a fucking crash out.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't the happiest, was she?
Maybe that's a more valid crash out than the last one.
It was more valid, and she didn't inherently kill anyone because of it, did she? So
No, her boyfriend got the shit kicked out of it. Well, not boyfriend, boy toy, I guess.
Yeah.
Got the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, and she clearly wasn't. I mean, I'm sure maybe she didn't care about him that much, but she clearly wasn't that happy about it.
Yeah. Not happy. So then we go to so we've got two other main characters in this show, Renee Montoya and Crispus Allen, who seem to not like Jim Gordon very much, and Harvey.
Yep.
And they've gone to see Penguin's mom, Gertrude Koppelput.
Yeah.
Now they're like, what have you seen your boy anywhere? She's like, no, I've not. I've not seen him. She thinks that a
woman, a slut.
a slut has taken her boy away.
Yeah.
That's 1 second. I'm just gonna fucking mute this tab. Like I can't hear anything from it, but I just don't want it to fucking.
A mother would know if he was in danger or something.
She would feel it.
Yeah, she would feel it. So it's a woman.
It's a slut that's going to take her boy away.
Which, I mean, I suppose he is still alive.
Yeah.
And if we're talking, not in the same way that she's imagining, but Fish Mooney did put out a pretty unkind threat towards him. So I suppose her mother does know.
Her mother does know. It's Carol Kane, who's in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh right.
And she's in the most recent season of Sunny as well. I'm sure she's in some other stuff, but that's what I know her from at least. She's a good actress.
Very good, very nice.
I like her. Koppelput. So where's that? I wonder what that originates from. Like what that take like.
That second name?
Yeah, European. You think, or like Slavic?
That is the same thing.
No, I know. Sorry, that's not what I meant. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. Should we have a Google?
Koppelput.
It's the way she's saying it, because like Koppelput.
I was thinking like Central Europe.
It
or
doesn't
like
inherently sound Eastern European. Like the name alone. Like if you break down the name Koppelput.
Yeah.
It doesn't inherently sound Eastern European, but it's the accent she's saying it in that's making me sit there and go, Where's this woman from?
Yeah, I reckon. I feel like she seems like she's immigrated over here from the accent.
What from what? Yeah, to America.
Yeah.
Oh well, definitely. It sounds. Yeah, it don't sound. Yeah.
But like Penguin's like born and bred Gotham.
Yeah. So, the name Cobblepot has roots in English, potentially combining Old English, which is what I said. I didn't say English, but like I said, cobble pot, inherently a pretty normal sounding name. So Old English, cobblepot, that makes sense. But in the show,
Cobblepot.
yeah, it's kind of portrayed as like an Austrian or Hungarian name.
Okay.
So kind of like Middle Eastern Europe, but like I don't know. So it's not. It's kind of there's two answers there.
She's from somewhere,
Yeah, she's from somewhere.
and he's, I guess, changed it to make it a bit more, I don't know, palatable for America. I don't know.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? He's changed the spelling. Do you reckon
Because he calls himself Cobblepot. Yeah, he's
So
also
I
a
suppose
Cobblepot.
Cobblepot is if the name was actually Cobblepot, it would be an English name. Cobblepot, it's two English words, Old English words. I suppose, however, I don't know how she spells it. If it's different spelling for her, Cobblepot, it's like Austro-Hungarian.
Yeah, because I know some people who have like come to this country and they've like changed their name
Yeah.
like completely, like from Poland or anything. I guess some people do when they immigrate.
Some people do it for I know some people that have changed not their entire name. They've just like given themselves a new first name just for the sake of ease. Like my uncle, his first name isn't Richard.
What's his first name?
I've heard people on his side of the family call him something, but I don't actually think it's in his name. Like I think it's a nickname they gave him. His second name's Bilku, so
His second name's what?
Bilku.
I see.
I'm pretty certain anyway, or it's at least part of his. They have pretty long names.
Yeah.
In all fairness to me,
Where's he from? India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people do just give themselves more westernized first names. It seems.
All right. See what we got going on here. Yeah. So I like the pictures. I like the picture that Gertrude's got of her son.
Yeah, he's a beautiful young man.
Beautiful young man. That's why this slut wants him.
Yeah, look how handsome he is.
It's all right. He's a weird looking guy.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, and then so we go back to Fish Mooney, and she's sitting there. She's pissed off. She's at the Falcone for beating up her boy toy.
Yeah.
And then her good friend Butch Gilzine's like, don't. It's too early to make a move on Falcone. You know what I mean? We've got to wait it out. It's a 22 episode season. You got to.
I know, right? Give us a minute, bro.
You can't be doing it in episode 2. You'll get
Nah.
flattened.
Yeah.
And she's like, but I want to tear his fucking eyes out.
Mm.
And he's like, yeah, and I'll be there with you when you do it, but nah. I like Butch and Fish. I think they have a nice
Yeah, it's a good
relationship. They're
little combo,
friends.
isn't it? I like it. Yeah.
It's wholesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Wholesome
Innocent.
murderers. Sorry?
It's very innocent, isn't it? One
Yeah.
innocent friendship.
It's a nice innocent friendship.
Yeah. No, I like him. I don't know. It's a good pairing.
I like Butch. He's another original character.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a recurring character. He just turns up when a fish does usually.
Yeah, basically. But I don't know. He's a good equalizer to I suppose, in a sense, you know.
Yeah, he's a lot calmer than she is.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? The bigger dude is the calmer one, but the smaller fish is the angry one. It's kind of a parallel, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I quite like him. So they're not going to do anything yet. And then we go back to Penguin. And Penguin, he's got himself he finds a guy who's like doing $100 a week for a trailer, and he wants to have it. And then the dude's like, "Oh, you got a nice car there, don't you?" And he says something about it. I didn't understand.
I don't really. He asks if something's in there.
Yeah, like I didn't understand what he was talking about. The Penguin's like, "Yeah, totally, somewhere in there."
Yeah.
Because he's got the body in the back when you put it in the boot.
I know, right? What a fucking idiot.
An idiot. But he's got himself a trailer to live in now.
Yeah.
So things are looking up for him.
Yeah, there you go.
And then there's some kids in a cellar, And there's a big fucking hole in the middle of the cellar.
What is the hole all
I
about?
don't know why there's a hole there.
And I mean, I don't want to get any spoilers, but someone does eventually go down that hole.
Someone does go down that hole.
There is no end to the hole. The hole doesn't end. You can hear him screaming as he falls.
That's tragic.
And his scream fades. It doesn't splat.
Fucking hell. Jeez.
What's that all about? How far's the hole? Why is there a hole? And why does it go so far down?
I don't know.
Like, I wouldn't mention it, but like there are multiple scenes where like the kids look down the hole and like there's clear attention given to this
Killer
hole.
Croc's gonna come out of the hole.
Maybe that's Killer Croc's hole.
That's the hole where Killer Croc is.
What's that? That's the hole to the center of the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
The Underminer lives down there.
The Underminer.
Fucking. Yeah. So Jim and Harvey, they go to fish, and they're like, you know what's happening with these kids? It's happening on your turf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell,
And
man?
Fish is like, oh, I didn't actually want to kill you, Harvey. I get feisty. So they're cool now.
Yeah.
They're fine. She's like, there's a new buyer overseas who's taking anyone young and healthy.
Yeah.
Because it's weird to Harvey. Harvey's like, he gets why you kidnap like a hot girl, you know what I mean? But like, they're taking anyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Ugly street trash.
Ugly street trash. I wouldn't
Useless.
kidnap some ugly street trash.
Fuck that.
Stupid.
Idiots.
So Jim, he's sitting in his apartment with his very hot girlfriend, Barbara.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's kind of fucked up, this stuff that's going on. And Jim's like, yeah, I can't
tell the press.
we're keeping it we're keeping it quiet
Because
because the captain said we can't tell anyone about the kids, cause mass hysteria. And she's like, and Barbara's like, just call an anonymous tip. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. But then she does it. Bitch, stupid bitch, idiot.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
She's like, it was the right thing to do.
I guess, yeah. No, I guess so.
No.
No, you don't think?
No. Just following orders. Someone tells me not to do something, I can't do it.
Oh, a lot of bad people have just followed orders, my friend.
What are you trying to say? You trying to say our policeman over here is a bad dude?
I'm not saying Jim Gordon's a bad
Is
dude.
that what you're trying to say?
I think he's alright. I think Howie Bullock's a bad dude.
Back off Jim Gordon. But
I will back off Jim
He
Gordon.
was just trying to follow orders.
Nah, bro. So the captain, Sarah Essen, she's very annoyed about it. She's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got leaked. So then you can find where these drugs are now. But 3 places in Gotham sell these drugs still.
Yeah.
So they've got to find out where it is.
Which of the 3, yeah.
Yeah, so Doug and Patty, the kidnappers, they work for very minor Batman villain, the Dollmaker.
Yeah.
I swear his real name's like Francis Dollmaker.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Which I guess is, considering he doesn't make dolls, maybe that's how he got the name.
Yeah.
Well, he's a surgeon, and his last name's Dollmacher. I think I'd come up with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Now, he doesn't appear in this episode, but that's who they're working for. He needs all the parts for something.
Mm.
I can't say I know much about the Dollmaker, to be honest.
I don't. I know the Dollmaker, but I don't know loads about him.
It's not something I'm particularly aware of.
Mm.
Well, he'll pop up.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
To be honest with you, I think I know the Dollmaker from this show.
I think that is probably all I know him from.
Yeah, so there you go.
There was a real idea of starting out normal here, like as a straight cop show thing. So there are no man-bats or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Man-Bat's going to show up at some point.
You think?
Yeah.
He's gonna...
We'll get live action Man-Bat.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It will happen. I'll play him.
You'll play live
I'll
action.
be
What about the Aston Villa fucking captain? Not captain, the manager.
Are you on about Unai Emery? Dracula?
Unai Emery. Yeah, Dracula. They should get Dracula.
He actually could so play Man-Bat. Oh my god.
They should get to play Dracula.
Look, guys, I don't know how many people watch football here, but Unai Emery, man, he's the best part of watching an Aston Villa match, especially recently, because we play like shit, is just watching our manager react to stuff. He's got the funniest face. He's got, I don't know, he always scrunches his face up weirdly. He's like,
Of course, whenever he bites someone's neck to suck their blood, that's pretty notable too.
yeah, well, Yeah, but
He's got to do it,
yeah,
He
you
needs
used to
the
that
blood.
at that point.
Doug and Patty, they go to one of the places that does sell the drugs, and there's this guy here, and he's like, I gotta up my price. There's heat on me.
Yeah,
These are children. I'm like, he's trying to have this high ground on. It's not merchandise. It's children. I'm like, well, you're still selling them, aren't you?
yeah.
I mean, you're not too much better. And then not Barbara, Harvey and Jim, they turn up at the place at the same time, and they're like, it's a classic scenario where the guy's got to stand there, and like Doug's got the gun to him from the side, and he's like,
yeah.
no, the kids are getting kidnapped. Who can you imagine?
I know, right, yeah.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, Arkham closed, so we don't
sell it to Arkham no more.
Yeah,
The
we still
Waynes
got
are
it.
dead, so
Yeah,
we're
like
gonna reopen.
who really knows? However, it does escalate into a shootout between Jim and Harvey, and well, not those two. They're together, them two, and then the Doug and Patty.
Yeah.
I quite like I really like the set of the little the drugstore. It looks horrible. It's
Yeah.
a disgusting place to get drugs from.
It does, yeah.
I'd hate it. And also they have the child basement. So
I suppose, and what, like the hole to the abyss?
and the hole to the center of the earth.
Yeah, I'd probably say that's a highlight, to be honest. But
Fair enough.
it's not exactly a Sidon, is it?
No, it's not great. Not exactly a what?
It's just a drugstore.
Oh, okay. All right. I was thinking boots.
Yeah, boots.
It's not exactly a boots, is it?
Not exactly a boots, is it?
No, not really. Yeah, so there's another old guy who works there,
Yeah.
like a skinny one, and
yeah.
and the main guy's like, fucking kill the kids.
Go kill the kids.
And he goes there, he pulls out his gun and he just shit these kids, and Jim comes in and gets him, and then he gets fucking sent into the hole of death.
I suppose if he goes in there, kills the kids, and then sends them into the abyss, they're innocent. All of a sudden, they've got no kids.
I suppose they do have no kids, yes.
Yeah. What you guys doing here? This seems a bit illegal. Nothing. It's just a basement with a hole to the abyss.
That has got to be some level of fucking... Yeah, that's got to be like an issue, though. You can't have a hole to the... That's not safe.
Yeah, what are we going to do with the hole that goes to, like, another dimension? We'll fill it up. Did you hear how long he was falling for? He didn't stop falling.
He's still falling now.
Like, what's happening? What are we doing? Where did the hole come from?
For an episode called Selina Carr, she's not in it that much.
No, not really, is she?
I just realised that. Really? No, not really.
Fuck the villains. I want to know more about the hole.
We have an episode on the hole.
Can we have a whole episode? Way more interesting.
That's awesome. Let's have the hole.
Yeah.
So they rescue the kids, and then the mayor, Aubrey James, is like, "Thank you to these kind officers for saving these children. We will treat them as they're our own."
Yeah, the children of Gotham. Send
Children
them
of
to
Gotham?
jail.
Yeah, it's like, and Jim's like, "Where you sending them?" He's like, "Well, the nice kids go to foster homes. The other
Bad
ones,
kids.
they're getting sent upstate, which apparently is really shit up there.
Yeah.
Basically prison.
Upstate. What's upstate even mean?
I don't know.
They say it like it's upstate. Like.
That's the upstate.
Oh
like,
shit! He said upstate. Like
that you can't go upstate. It's bad, apparently.
upstate doesn't mean anything to me. Like upstate sounds good, if anything. It's like, oh, we're going to the Hollywood Hills. We're going upstate.
They're gonna put Selina Carr upstate as well, because she was at the start. She was there with the homeless people.
You don't know what it's like upstate.
You don't know what it's like. No, you don't. No, I don't know what it's like upstate. I don't want to go.
I don't know.
I don't know what is it?
What is upstate, gang?
What do you think of the child acting in this?
I think it's fine.
I remember Dylan saying it was a bit. They thought Selina Carr was a bit cringe.
Yeah, it
Maybe
is a bit.
I think the issue for me is that she's calling herself Cat. That feels so needlessly
On the nose.
on the nose. Yeah.
Why not just her real name?
I think I could have figured it out,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Based on her real name and like everything else about her.
No, even if you know who Selina Carr is, you don't need to know who these people. Like,
But it's just very obvious that it's her. It's just Just everything about that character is just like, oh, okay, so that's
It's a young Catwoman, and
yeah,
it's
it's a young
Catwoman, she's like a
Catwoman.
10-year-old or
That's-
whatever.
yeah, it's 10-year-old Catwoman, obviously. We don't need the name Cat.
She fucking stole some milk for some cats in the first scene of the whole show.
I know, right? Well, like,
Come on,
it's
boys.
Catwoman, obviously. We don't need.
No.
Look, I don't mind putting stuff on the button sometimes, but like, you don't need to make the button big and red and with a big arrow that points to it. Like,
So I think she's okay. I think Bruce is probably better.
yeah, he is. Yeah.
But I suppose he has a more reserved performance, and the nature of the character
Well-
probably made it easier.
We'll get onto that little cunt later on.
Well, now actually,
Well, yeah.
because Alfred's at Wayne Manor, and he's not at Wayne Manor. He's at GCPD, and he's like, "Can you come talk to the boy?" He's never raised a kid before.
Yeah.
Alfred's never had that burden.
Wow.
So Bruce is he's listening to heavy metal.
Mhm.
And I was curious about this in terms of setting. So the song is Deliverance by a band called Spit, which is so obscure I can't even, like, it was hard to actually find them on the internet.
Do you reckon it's just like they needed a song and they wanted it to be a real one, so they found an obscure band and were like, "Can we use this in our show?"
Yeah, their whole album that it's on is $5.
That's probably what it was then. They just needed a cheap.
Yeah, it's a Norwegian band.
Cool.
This is the kind of shit like James Gunn put in his fucking show. You know what I mean? Not this song specifically, but if you're like, yeah, this is a Norwegian band called, I don't know, Come On Your Ass, and this is my favorite song, Double Backflip.
No, it's
And we need to play the whole song in the new Superman movie.
yeah, it's not even though, because like this shows up for like 3 milliseconds because they needed something cheap. James Gunn would play the same song 14 times in one episode. And
James Gunn
here's
doesn't do
the
that.
music score.
James Gunn just makes you listen to the whole song.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Dickhead.
Yeah. So this song was released in 2006, but it doesn't really look like 2006, does it?
I know, what a bunch of bullshit.
It's like anachronistic. Some of the stuff here.
It took me out the show completely.
Took me out of the show.
It
Took me out
ruined
of the
the
show.
Gotham
0 out of
for me.
10. Yeah, so he's listening to the music, drawing his little fucking
Bullshit. Shit drawer.
shit ass drawings,
Mm.
and then Jim comes over and he's like, "Can you just like not?
Be a little cunt.
Can you not
once in
burn
your fucking
yourself?
life.
Can you just not? Is that
He's such a little cunt.
all right if you just chill the fuck out? You know what I mean? Like, can you just
Yeah.
calm the fuck down?"
I hate Bruce Wayne so much in this show.
You what?
I hate Bruce Wayne in this show so much.
My dad really said he was annoying.
He's so fucking annoying in this show. His acting's not as well. His acting is fine as a kid, but whenever I see him, I'm just like, I'd probably strangle and kill you if I saw you in real life.
You would strangle and kill Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's just so annoying.
Fair enough. He's alright. So he's gonna chill the fuck out now because
Yeah.
Jim's asking him to. He looks up to Jim.
Yeah.
And then, meanwhile, on the bus, somehow Patty and Doug have commandeered the fucking bus,
Yeah.
and they've taken a bus of kids away. And in the next scene, Aubrey James is like, "The kidnappers have taken the fucking bus. That's that.
The
How am I
entire
going to
bus.
spin that?
Yeah, that's bullshit. To be fair, that is bullshit.
Not just like one kid got took, like a whole bus of children.
I don't even know how they did that.
How did they manage it?
I actually don't believe they would manage it.
That's crazy.
Really thinking of how they did that, I don't think they should have been able to. I don't know how they. That was in like a facility. That was at like a closed gate kind of place. How'd
They
get it out
suck.
the door?
They really suck.
Yeah.
The people of Gotham, all of them.
Yeah, they're all terrible.
So, Harvey is like beating up the store owner, like Murray, I think his name was.
Yeah. Oh,
I've got it written down because I care about Murray's name. Yeah, his name's Murray.
there you go.
He's beating him up, and Harvey's like, "Usually my partner would stop me because he's all like holier than thou, but he doesn't like child kidnappers, so he's gonna let me do it."
Yeah.
And he's like, the logo of their thing was like a fork and a plate, but it's not that.
It's a trident on a planet.
It's like a trident, like trident on a planet. So it's a, as you said,
Yeah, it's a trident on a globe.
So it's like a
Shipping company.
shipping company, and at the start of the episode, I think there was that as well. I think it's dropped up a couple of times in the episode.
Yeah.
So, after that, so they figure out to Trident, and they can sort of figure out where it is, and then they're all getting off the bus, and Selina she hides in the bus. I don't know how she wasn't spotted.
Yeah,
if I'm honest,
to be honest, I don't really know how that happened either.
Can't be that hard. But she gets under the bus and she tries to make a bit of a runaway.
Yeah.
And she's saying to a kid earlier on the bus before they get accosted
Yeah.
that when you're at juvie, go for the eyes.
Yeah. Claw their eyes out.
And one of the guys that they're working, that Patty and Doug are working with, he gets his eyes clawed out, and Patty's like, "Don't worry, we'll get you to the doctor. It'll be fine." Shoots him in the face.
Yeah, mercy kill.
It does jam initially, and he's like, "What was that?" And then eventually she gets caught out by Patty, and that would be rough. But then Jim is there to save her,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Go Jim.
Go Jim. Good job.
Well done, Jim.
Good job, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Commissioner
Gordon.
Gordon.
So we get another scene of Bruce where he's like, "Can I give these kids some money?" And Jim's like, "Nah." He's like, "Can you give him some clothes?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." You know what I mean? He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
I think he's a good egg.
Fuck that kid.
Fuck that kid. All right.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah. So at the end of the episode, like, they're still taking everyone upstate.
Oh
Dun,
yeah.
dun, dun.
Upstate.
They're going upstate. That's mental. And then Cat's like,
Not as good as taking them to the hole.
"Oh, be grateful you're not going to the hole,
Oh yeah,
missy."
again, bitch.
Say it again.
Say it again.
Yeah. So she's like, "I don't want to go upstate. Can I go to talk to Jim Gordon?" And he's like, and the cop's like, I'm not doing that. He's very busy."
No, fuck you, kid.
And she's like, "I'm gonna say you touched me. If you don't, go get Jim." So he goes and gets Jim because I wouldn't want that heat.
No, I'd go get Jim.
I would go get Jim. I'm not having. I don't need that. I don't need that.
That's not happening. We're in a police station. I'm a police officer. We're going to go get Jim.
We'll get. You can talk to Jim.
Yeah.
You know, so he goes and gets Jim. Then we cut back to the Penguin, and he's made himself this like murder board on his ceiling
Yeah.
of all the people involved because he's planning. He's coming back to Gotham. He was told not to, but it feels like he's not done.
Yeah, no.
This Oswald fella, he's coming back, but he needs some money. He needs some more money. I mean, he gave $100 of it away to get the fucking trailer. So he calls up one of the two dudes earlier that he killed, because he killed one dude, and he calls up the other dude's mum, and he's like, "Yeah, I've got him right here. If you don't give me the money, I'm gonna kill him."
Yeah.
And the mum doesn't believe him because I guess
Because they're assholes.
Yeah, they're
That's
assholes.
usual,
It's like-
that's the whole point.
I swear he says something like, "You seem to be a bit of a scamp,"
Yeah.
to the guy, and then he just kills him.
Yeah.
So
Well, there you go. Don't be an asshole all the time, and your mum would probably, you know,
pay the ransom.
yeah, basically.
No, he was even willing to let the money go down. He was like, "If you can't get that much, we can do less." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just needed some money to get your shit together. But yeah, so it sucks to be that guy.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Maybe he should have been a cunt.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the episode, Jim comes down. He's talking to Selina Kyle, and she's like, "Yeah, I saw her killed the Waynes, clear as day, so that she can stay in Gotham because she wants to wait for her mum to come back, who's allegedly still knocking around. She's got a little pendant of her.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode.
Yeah. That's it.
What did you think?
I think it's a good episode. I think it's a good second episode. I like it. I like the whole. I like.
I like the hole. The hole was an essential element.
Yeah. Yeah. Look. Okay. The rate it loses a mark if the hold isn't in the episode. Is all I'm saying. I like it though. I like it. I think it progresses the story well.
Wait,
Kind of.
We're doing the wine thing. That's gonna come up a lot.
We're
clearly.
gonna do the wine thing with that little cunt.
Set up the doll maker.
Yeah. We kind of. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a good reaction to the first episode because I find. Well, it's only the second episode, and the first episode has to hit hard and give you a lot of information all at the same time. So I find a lot of second episodes are always almost reactionary to how much happens in the first,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it does it quite well.
We're into the format now. It's an episodic,
Yeah.
cop show. We're solving crimes. Apparently, according to IMDb at least, on the trivia it says that when Selina opens her locket and looks at the picture of her mother, it's a picture of Julie Newmar, the original Catwoman from the 60s.
Really?
That's what it says on IMDb.
That's very cool.
Someone disliked that though, so maybe that's not true.
Okay.
But 90 people did like it.
Well, maybe it's true then.
Maybe it is true.
If it's true, that's very cool.
If not, I don't know. I don't even know how you.
If not, then
I suppose I can Google
it. It doesn't matter if not, I suppose. If not, then it's just some woman that could be her mum.
So look, Gotham Catwoman pendant. It's just gonna. No, we're not getting anywhere with this.
No.
Just show me a picture of Eartha Kitt. Well, we'll never know.
We're gonna pretend it is. We're pretending now. We're LARPing.
It's just a picture of, just a gif of her from season 5. Yeah, no, this is not happening.
It's it's the original Catwoman then. I'm gonna go with that because I think it's a cool fact if it's true.
Cool.
The truth isn't important. It's what you can get people to believe that's important.
Thank you for that.
So,
for that one.
as far as I'm concerned, it's believable that it would be the original Catwoman.
You believe that?
Yeah.
So it's basically true at that point.
It's basically true. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Just trying to think if there's anything. We'll see if there's anything else I want to quickly go over. But I suppose, as it's your first episode, I almost want to talk about some of the characters. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think of Jim Gordon?
I like Jim Gordon. I think this is kind of how I'd imagine Jim Gordon being if it was a young Jim Gordon, to be honest.
Fair enough. I like it. No, him and Harvey have a good dynamic.
Yeah, it's a very classic dynamic, you know. Good cop, bad cop. The bad cop's slob, probably a bit corrupt. You see it in a lot of things, I find.
Yeah.
There are a lot of shows that kind of do that.
You need the conflict, don't you?
Yeah, one's a bit older than the other one's younger, a bit more suave, you know.
Actually, to be fair, looking at the cast, I think we've talked about most of them just
Yeah.
throughout natural conversation.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Barbara Keane's anyone really talked about. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Yeah.
She's Jim's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm not going much sadder than that.
No, she's...
Then Penguin talked about a decent amount. He's got his own side plot going on.
Penguin's cool. Again, probably one of the best villains in the show. And,
Very well done.
yeah.
I'm enjoying seeing what he gets up to.
Yeah,
But I think that's it. What would you give it out of 10, do you think? The episode?
for this individual episode, I probably would give it a 7.
I'd probably give it a 6. I thought it was good, but it didn't blow me away.
No, I think it's just a good episode.
Yeah.
Nothing inherently stands out as bad. It moves along the plot well from everything that happens in the first. It gives us, a little mystery to solve and whatever, and a couple of villains. Gives us the whole, and yeah.
It gives us the whole.
Yeah,
And that's good. That's important, I feel, the whole.
Yeah, and we push Clint Eastwood in there at some point. So.
Oh, I see. Okay. It was an old-looking man. I was confused. I was like, "What do you mean, Clint Eastwood?"
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I've hit then. So, it's been lovely having you.
Yeah.
We'll see you again at some point.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Till then.
Till then. All right. Till then. Always holding to Gotham.
Always hold on to Gotham.
Follow us on Instagram.
Everything.
Always holding to Gotham.
Yeah.
And YouTube and pop the Apple.
And check
podcast
out our
app.
other podcasts as well.
Film FM. Yeah.
Film FM.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I also do the DCU review once every 4 months
Very cool.
because I only review. Well, I review them as they come out.
Mm.
So it's like the DC universe of movies and shows that they're doing right now. For anyone who doesn't know,
Yeah.
so I can't do another episode till June? Is that when Supergirl comes out?
That sounds right.
Cool.
Mm.
All right. Well, all right. See you guys in a bit. Always hard to Gotham. See you in a bit. Bye.